Regardless of what you're doing here, good day, good day, good day, beautiful people. Good day. Get your coffee, your tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever you drinking, and a little bit of me this morning. Because guess what? If you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. And not only that, that you're able to recognize those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful so the universe will open up and pour out more blessings and you have room enough to receive. So, as you can see, I got Boo Boo thanks this morning, but all is well. Michelle, I wrote you down. Cousin Nikki, I had wrote her down already, and I wrote Alex down because I know that she's not on here, but she want to participate. So, let's get it. We got Thursday going on. It's Thursday, and so remember we doing the readings today because I won't be on here. So I got everything is everything. And why is that like it? I got you, sweetheart.
You know those people who suck off your energy? I call them energy vampires. Well, energy vampires can suck you dry. That's why I keep my circle small. That's why I keep my circle tight. I learned my lesson to always trust my intuition. Cause some of these people, they don't have my best intentions. Pay attention, cause there's always more snakes in the grass, ready to fight any chance that they have. I burn the stage to cut ties and say my goodbyes to anybody after that doesn't deserve my time. Cause my time is precious and my energy delicious. They be trying to eat without doing the dirty dishes. I love you from a distance, so please get out of my kitchen. If you don't serve the goddess, get your check because you're finished like a niece. I'm free from toxicity, and I use an evil eye to protect my energy. So if you don't respect my boundaries, you're a succubus. I don't need all do a ceremony just to cut your cords because I love me. I know my worth, I know I should. So I'm gonna protect my energy all the time. I know I'm cold, I know I'm divine. So I'm gonna protect my energy all the time. Yeah. Protect me all the time. Protect me all the time. I'm well aware that I attract what I allow in. I am a vibration, people can tune in. I broadcast, I am love, I am abundance. I am an armor made the golden light I trust in. My spirit guides, they help me land upon the best path. I'm learning how to navigate being an empath. Sometimes the red flags look green, I forget that I'm even. I remember I'm the farmer that's been planting all the seeds. I let the day full circle 99 and feel free. No, please forgive cause I am sorry. It's not forgiving, I let go because I love you. It's not forgiving, I let go because I love me. I know my worth, I know I shine. So I'm gonna protect my energy all the time. I know I'm cold, I know I'm divine. So I'm gonna protect my energy all the time.
Happy New Year.
So I'm gonna protect my energy all the time. I know I'm cold.
Good day, beautiful. Good day, Alex. Good day. Happy New Year, family. Good day. And have a blessed one, sweetheart. I'm going to do your cards anyways. I heard you. I got you. Good day, everybody. So I hope everybody protecting their energy, because guess what? We're going to get a self-care card today, too. It's Friday. It's Thursday, Friday. We ain't never did this before. We're doing something new. Let's get it this morning. So Thursday's affirmation says, you're an energetic being. Your thoughts, words, feelings, and actions all contribute to your vibration. By focusing on what you want and aligning your vibration with it, you can attract positive experiences and outcomes into your life. Yeah, it was kind of long. You're an energetic being. Your thoughts, words, feelings, and actions all contribute to your vibration. By focusing on what you want and aligning your vibration with it, you can attract positive experiences and outcomes into your life. And you can, and you do all the time. You guys do all the time. And so, first, I want to say that I'm proud of you guys for everything that you do. And keep attracting everything that you want in your life. Absolutely. So I'm gonna keep going. And this one says, I feel reborn. I am free from my past, and I am joyously I joyously welcome the new. I feel reborn. I am free of the past, and I joyously welcome the new. I am reborn every day. I am free from my past. Whatever it was that I did back there, I made it through that particular thing. So I am not my past. I am reborn every day. Every day that I open up these beautiful things right here, I'm reborn. I get another opportunity to figure it out, to get something together. But every day I'm learning, I'm transitioning, and so I am not my past. I'm taking that this morning. I'm going to give you Friday's affirmations because this Thursday, Friday, it says, you don't need to be afraid if you fail or change course. I'm going to say that top part again. You don't need to be afraid that if you fail or change course, you won't matter anymore. You already matter. You mattered from the moment that you started to exist. You don't need to be afraid that if you fail or change course, you won't matter anymore. You already matter. You mattered from the moment that you started to exist. So the moment that you came out the poop, you mattered. You are enough. That go with that card from you. You are enough. You matter. And I know sometimes we look around and it seems as though people don't really care what we doing, what we got going on, but you matter. To some people, we absolutely love you. And so, yep, if we don't hear from you in a couple of days, we'll come looking on what's going on and are you okay? Is everything fine? Because you matter more than you know. And the other affirmation says, my talents are in demand and those around me appreciate my unique gifts. My talents are in demand. And for some reason, I don't know why I hear Crazy Raw Granny laughing. My talents are in demand, and those around me appreciate my unique gifts. And as I was reading that, I hear her laughing, saying, I told you that you could make some money doing these particular things. You did, sweetheart. My talents are in demand. And those around me appreciate my unique gifts. So the funny thing is that you guys appreciate my unique gifts. And I know that I've had a issue with charging for particular things or whatever. But in this particular thing, I heard you, Crazy Girl Granny, say, hey, your talents are in demand. So I'm accepting that because I know that they are. I know the world is changing, and I know that I'm gonna have to step up in some kind of facet, one way or another. And they're gonna give me some ideas, but thank you for the encouragement. I appreciate it. Okay, again. It's Thursday, you guys. So um I'm gonna get us a crazy, sexy love note, remember? And then I'm gonna get us a self-care card. Because we doing Thursday, Friday. So I'm moving, you guys. I'm getting it. Mm-mm. Yeah. Is it me? This little person came back in here and went to sleep. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I got you. It's time to stop procrastinating. It says your current obligations and responsibility. I know you say that. You do. You tell me that. You are really encouraging Crazy Raw Granny because you do. You tell me that all the time. You're really encouraging. And so I know they like, hey, you have to step this up because the world is changing. And I see it, Crazy Raw Granny. The world is changing and things are changing, even between religion and spirituality or whatever the case may be. I just, at the end of the day, I want to be my authentic self, though. I don't want to change who I am. I want to continue to learn and grow, but I also want to know that I'm giving people the best version of me all the time. And so I'm working on the Crazy Raw Granny. I am. I want you to know that the advice that you give me sticks in here and it lets me know it's a positive thing that's saying that, hey, you can do this. And even when people don't do what you say, even, at the time that you gave me encouragement. And so I appreciate you. And so I'm working on it. It's time to stop procrastinating. And here it is, even as you put that up. They telling me, hey, listen, Teresa, you've been in a spot of fear too long, or thinking that, hey, I ain't been doing this thing that long. And who am I to say that I'm an expert with it or whatever the case may be? But time and time again, I get on here every day and show you how much of an expert I am. So I understand, Crazy Raw Granny. I'm getting it. It says your current obligations and responsibilities can no longer be put off. I get it. It says, chop, chop. It's time to buckle down and do the work. The resolution and abundance you seek requires action. Ignore any naysaying voices. Believe in yourself. You can do this. Procrastination often comes from the fear that you can't. You'll be so relieved and proud when this is behind you. So Crazy Raw Granny, as I was reading this card right here, they said, "Hey, you have been procrastinating because of fear of not being accepted." Um, and so I get it. I get it. And so I'm gonna step my game up. Crazy Raw Granny. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna step my game up. I'm gonna stop procrastinating. So I'm taking this card this morning. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate that. Ha ha! Look at here. Mm, wow. I'm taking it this morning because I know I need it. I know I need it, you guys. Let's get us a self-care card because tomorrow's Friday. Oh, oh, okay. The card flew over here, you guys. I'm sorry. Okay, so they're gonna continue. I guess it's gonna be about me today, you guys. I guess they said, hey, listen, it's gonna be about you today. Guess what my self-care is? They say, hey, you're gonna have to prioritize some stuff. I understand. I'm understanding immediately. Priorities. They said the quality of your life is determined by how you spend your time. The quality of your life is determined by how you spend your time. Make sure your schedule reflects the life you want. Good day, Moonlight. Good day, beautiful. So set your priorities. Make sure that you having enough of making action and time and making putting plans in for the things in which you want to do. Just like we talked about the readings and the things like that. I gotta start to incorporate those kind of things into my life for the simple fact that guess what? I don't. I don't incorporate that in. The funny thing is that people will call and they'll say, "Hey, can I have a reading?" And if I'm in a good headspace for the reading, guess what? I just go ahead and I do the reading or whatever the case may be. But and Crazy Rock Granny laughing in my head again because let me tell you something. I'll do the reading and not charge, not, you know what I'm saying? Because usually when they call, they need some help, some assistance. And so I just be thinking, hey, they need some assistance. And I go ahead and do it. And I never think about charging them or getting any monetary off of it or nothing like that. And the funny thing is that I left it so open. Let me tell you how much I left it open. I would tell people that, hey, well, um, you can give me whatever you feel like it's worth. You see what I'm saying? Because I understand that everybody don't have funds, but they need some kind of insight sometimes or whatever. And so you can give me whatever it's worth. And it's so funny because people don't give what it's worth. They don't, even when it's worth something to them, they still won't give. And so I was telling Crazy Rock Granny that I had a problem with putting a price on things. And I know she been over there praying for me because she probably been like, yeah, I'm working on this because she gonna do better. She gonna do better. She gonna do better. I'm gonna do better, Crazy Rock Granny. I swear I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna do better. I am. So we gonna get us a fairy card, and you guys, I am doing a love card and a healing card for you guys. So Alex, Michelle, cousin Nikki, um, I am doing love and healing cards today. Absolutely. And Crazy Rock Granny again. Here we go. We connected, and now you know I'm gonna pull us at the end, so we don't get through this one. I seem to be moving a little fast because I want to make sure. Ah! Okay. We get the. I know the lighting a little different. Y'all can't read the bottom because I came from here. It says come together. Mm. It says fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. Working together. And that's funny because I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. They said, hey, you might need a team, Teresa. I get it. I understand. It says a group of fairies has come to show you that working as a part of a team can make any task feel fun. Look at there. She said, I need a little love and some healing today. They said any task that you do with a team can feel fun and the time will fly by. Have you ever, you went into your classroom one day and the teacher said, hey, groups today, and you get to break off in a group with your friend and your friends or whatever the case may be, and y'all get to do whatever assignment it is. Guess what? The time seemed to fly because you having fun and you with the people, you vibing with the people that's at your table and you having fun. And so the project in which you're doing, the time seems to fly. It says, what's more, a team of happy humans can be super productive Teamwork can also be very rewarding and help each individual to feel valued and uplifted. Do you remember what you felt like when you was in a group? Especially a group of everybody that's working together though. Not one of those groups where you got two people working on the assignment, the other two people doing something else, or whatever the case may be. But when you in a group where everybody is participating in this particular group and you guys are all vibing together and the time fly, you feel uplifted. You feel light, you feel free. Just remember that moment. Just reflect back to what I'm talking about because I know you can remember. It says, we each have our own unique set of skills that we bring to the table. That's what I'm saying. Each person in that particular group is using their own set of skills. They bring their own set of skills to the table. It says, and combining this with the talents and abilities of others can form a mighty workforce indeed. Working together can be a bonding and supportive experience, and also sets an example to individuals who have yet to join forces. It's also the foundation upon which communities are created. You start out with yourself. You extend from yourself. You tell somebody else what you're doing. How do you get a community going? They like what you're doing. They like what you're talking about. They decide to join in. Then they do what? They go and tell their friends. That's how a community is built. That's how bonds are made. Just from like-minded people that's on the same level at the same time. Perhaps you tend to work alone, either out of preference or necessity. This can be important for particular types of work, such as writing, but Faye wished to show you another way. Even when you work alone, you can call on your fairy friends to help inspire you, and this can help you to get the work completed. So, like with me, I work alone. So, I don't usually have a team with me or whatever the case may be. And so, what do? I ask for some kind of inspiration when I go in, and music used to be my thing. So, I would go in, I turn the music on, and things is getting popping. Absolutely. See what I'm saying? So each one teach one. So that is exactly how it happens. Word of mouth is something else because guess what? That's just like no different than me telling you that guess what? Baby, when you come to Detroit again, you going to have to go to Lily Mays cuz the food was absolutely amazing cuz word of mouth is something else. Guess what? It got them on point over there. I'm just saying. It said if you know someone who could do with a helping hand, reach out and let them know that you care and that you are there for them should they need you. People are funny beings and often feel shy about asking for help. So it's time for you to take the initiative. And that includes reaching out for help yourself if you need it. So it says, hey, let people know that, hey, or the people that you love, let them know that, hey, I know that the hardest thing for you to do, because the hardest thing for me to do is to ask for some help. But I'm telling you that if you need some help, feel free to call me. If you need some help, Alex, if you need some help, Michelle, if you need some help, Crazy World Granny, if you need some help, Meditate No Matter, if you need some help, uh, 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 Miss K, if you need some help, Cousin Nikki, if you need some help, Mom, if you need some help, I'm saying it out loud, that hey, just call me because it goes the other way too. I know, right? My cousin said so. You guys, the restaurant is a cafeteria style. It's a it's a southern cafeteria style, but I think Sundays is different. I think we went on a Sunday and that's like a Sunday place or whatever, but the food is on point, you guys. It was absolutely amazing. It was delicious. But the line is out the door if yeah. It take a minute on Sundays. I my cousin said it's not always like that, but Sundays people coming from church, it looked like kind of a church place. So you guys, we are all connected. I'm glad that I was able to connect with you guys. It's on Northwestern Highway, Michelle. In Southfield. Am I right, Alex? And so when you feel like you don't have the strength, you guys, when things aren't quite going, hey, you're supposed to be able to lean on the friends that you have. And even if it's just moral support, even if it's just, hey, I can talk to you and give you some spiritual, hey, some uplifting. Like Crazy Raw Granny, the words in which she said, they keep tangling and dwelling in my head. And so guess what? That just those words sometimes is enough. It's the come together that you need. And so they say, hey, don't forget, you're not in this alone. Not all the time. Anyways. So make sure got everything. Yep. Okay, you guys. Let's get it. We're gonna get a love card first. Alex, you are first. You are first, ma'am. You are first. So if you are still here, beautiful, we're gonna get a love card first. It's a fish balls across the street, Alex. I ain't been here in forever. I thought fish balls was only downtown. Oh, holy crap, Alex. You know I wasn't paying attention to where we was at. That's because I wasn't driving either. Woohoo. I'm not going to do this with y'all today. She is not out, you guys. I don't know if y'all see my grandbaby right here. She knocked out. She is knocked out. So, Alex, it's your turn to burn, babe. Put a heart in the comments when you want me to stop. I am not with Michelle. Is it called fish balls or wish ball? Because I'm stuck right now. She's okay. Okay, Alex. Ma'am, your love card says satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self approval so that others no longer define who you are. It's fish bones. Okay, Michelle, I got you. It says satisfaction. So that means being satisfied with who you are and not allowing other people to define you. And so this is a love card. So let's get it. It says what other people think of you is none of your business. What other people think of you It's none of your business. You should never look outside of yourself for acceptance or validation, because it sends the message that you don't trust your own soul's worth. It says when you are in a space of self-acceptance, you confirm to the universe that you are everything that you are meant to be. You are everything that you are meant to be. Follables and all. It says, in this awareness, you are able to live freely and joyfully because you are not seeking validation through someone else or something else. You can live your life and make choices out of love instead of fear. To enter this space, you must have the realization that your soul's makeup is divinely perfect. So they said, hey, you are divinely perfect. The limitations that you've placed it on yourself and your self-criticisms are usually based on giving away your power to another or seeking outside approval. And that goes with even when we talk about ourselves on feeling how you're fat or whatever. Well, we would never know we was fat unless somebody told us that we was fat, right? Unless that was a thing that was said out loud. And then guess what we did? We made an agreement with that in our head. We gave our power to somebody else. And we didn't realize it because, hey, we just agreed with what they said. Yeah, I'm big, I'm on the heavier side, or whatever the case may be. And we started to look at ourselves that way. We started to, I'm too fat. You get what I'm saying? Picking up other people's stuff. It says the ego is judgmental and critical and filled with insecurities. So while the soul is perfectly at ease and has come back here to enjoy a journey of self-discovery, one of the biggest traps in learning to be satisfied is comparing ourselves to others. Remember that you have come back to earth school. It said you come back to earth school made up of myriad souls and experiences. You aren't meant to be like anyone else. Love yourself for being compassionate, unique person that you are, because you are just that. It says be satisfied with who you are. There is nobody else like you, Alex. I haven't run across anybody else with the same kind of spirit that you have, the same kind of drive that you have, the same kind of energy that you have. I haven't run across that. There's nobody else like you. And the thing is that when we start to realize that we are special and that, hey, I got everything that I need in me, we don't look for validation nowhere else, even in our relationship. Because guess what? I've looked for validation within a relationship myself. And I thought that I was an extension of that particular thing, but that wasn't the truth. And so, job well done, Alex. Satisfaction, sweetheart. They said just stay in the spot of satisfaction, being satisfied with who and what you are and what you are becoming. Be proud of yourself. Don't allow your ego to step in the way and you looking at other people like, well, I should be up there and I should have had and I should get this. And they say, hey, you are exactly where you're supposed to be at when you're supposed to be there. Don't worry about what other people got going on. We coulda, shoulda, woulda. But that ain't going to change the day. And so you are doing perfectly fine. I get it. And that's funny that card will come up because you remember we talked about it Saturday when I seen you and you said, hey, I'm, just a little frustrated about the job or whatever the case may be because these were things that you already knew how to do. You was like, I can do more. I said, that's okay. They said, hey, we understand, but we're going to follow this protocol. We're going to take it slow with you, and you can do more. We know you can do more. And guess what? You're going to show them everything that you can do, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. Ha. So, Alex, get out there and be great, girl. And let me get you a healing card right quick. And then we're going to go to Michelle. And then I'm going to pull Cousin Nikki. I know. Be satisfied. You know what? That was a great reading just for the first day of spring. It said, hey, just be satisfied with what you got right now. You okay. Everything is okay. Everything is okay. Okay. What you got for us? What you got for us? What's Alex's healing card today? Is you gonna give me a? She said on the first day of spring. Yeah, ain't we getting it? Look at you. And I'm working at the front desk today, checking in patients. Look at you, Alex. That's what I'm talking about. You got it. And as you begin to display more of what you can do, the responsibilities will become even greater. Alex, this your card. It says have faith. Your love card said be satisfied. And your other card said have faith. Your healing card says have faith, Alex. Have faith that everything is in divine order, that everything is going to work out. Be satisfied for the spot and the position in which you are in because everything is absolutely amazing. You are doing absolutely amazing. Have faith that you are right where you need to be at. Have faith. Your healing card says to just have faith. And all you need is faith the size of a mustard seed. You got this already. So you're doing absolutely amazing, beautiful. Michelle, it's your turn to burn, beautiful. This little person over here. Alex, I love you. I want you to have a wonderful day at work today. All is great. You are doing great. She said, but why am I so nervous? Because you haven't done it in a minute. That's all. And you know your capability, so you don't want to mess up. You know what I'm saying? And I get that. So it's okay. Oh, okay. Michelle. They hitting us with it today. She got it. Listen, it's like riding a bicycle. And it's so funny that I would say this because guess what? If I had to get on a bike and I know how to ride a bike, I'm going to be nervous because I ain't been on a damn bike in years, but I know how to ride a damn bike. Alex, you know how to ride this thing? Girl, don't be nervous. Go on and shine like the bright star that you are. You have always been exceptional at the jobs that you do. So go be great, girl. You are already. So, Michelle, look what it says, girl. Respect. You value everyone's unique perspective on the path of love. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love you, Alex. Respect. You value everyone's unique perspective on the path of love. And I see that in you now, Michelle. You are learning to respect people and to meet people just where they are. You deal with them right where they are. So it's like, hey, if I can deal with you to get this particular thing done, you're fine with that. And then you moving around. So you are learning to just respect people where they are. So let's get it. It says it is important for you to remember that everyone in this physical dimension has their own journey filled with struggles and obstacles that are different from yours. They choose their life blueprint just as you choose your own. It is not your job to judge how they discover their way to love. Rather, it is your job to encourage them. By showing respect, you earn respect. And when someone comes into your space, they are immediately aware of the level of integrity and your willingness to help others. You carry yourself with a certain natural strength, and people look up to you. When you receive admiration, you may become a role model. And you have the responsibility of setting an example. So as a role model, you must demonstrate love in all situations and a sense of compassion in every interaction. There is no greater way to gain respect than to accept others as equals, as fellow soul travelers. Good day, meditating no matter. Good day, beautiful. So what they're saying is, hey, Michelle, thank you for finally realizing that people have their own walks and their own journeys, and they weren't raised the same. And so you're allowing people to be exactly who they are and respecting them for where they are in their life, and not being judgmental and saying that, hey, they should be further along. They should be doing this. They should be doing exactly what they're doing, because guess what? At some point, somebody had to be patient with you. And so your understanding, your respect, you earn respect because you give respect and you allow people the space to grow. And so the universe is saying thank you for meeting people where they are. Some people ain't your cup of tea, and it's absolutely okay. Just because they not your cup of tea don't mean that, hey, they not somebody else's. It just means that, hey, our energy don't match. And that's perfectly fine. That doesn't mean that I can't work with you. That doesn't mean that I can't do these particular things with you. It just means that we are not on the same vibrational level, and that's okay. You are learning to respect yourself and others. And so, I like that. Go ahead, girl. Meditate no matter. Good day, beautiful. How are you? Michelle, put a heart in the comment when you want me to stop for the healing card as well. They just keep falling on top of the computer. Meditating on Nikki. If you are still here, you are next. Meditate no matter. Do you want a card before I get ready to get off of here? Because I'm doing Michelle right now. I'll be doing Nikki next, and then it's me and Crazy Wild Granny. I'm proud of her personal growth too. I am. Because just like, that's funny. They said, yup, we're going to put Michelle Card out here. Just like me. Michelle is kind of a hothead too. You see your card, Michelle? Your healing is sexual arts. And I'm just going to laugh because I'm just going to look at this card and let you just get whatever you need to get off of here. Because, yeah. You need to spice it up? You need some spicy quesadilla, girl? Like, you see that? That's your healing card. Ain't that something? I don't know what you got going on. Your husband, man, in the bedroom, but they said, hey, I know it's absolutely pretty, but the words say sexual art, Michelle, which means that, thank you, Meditate No Matter. I'm glad that you are doing well. Yep. Okay, sweetheart. Sexual art. So what are you doing with that, Michelle? What you need some Marvin Gaye, get on my head, sexual healing. He just popped in my head, sexual healing. That's what it is. I'm sorry. And that's what keep popping in my head. They said we can't say no more. Is that particular thing, you know what's going on in your sex life. So they said, hey, if it need to be spiced up a little bit, you might need to be the person that spice it up. Sometimes we be waiting on the guys to come through with the come through. They said, hey, maybe it might need you. Look, I know. I listen. She said the menopause had me on pause. You know what? I listen, Alex. You better like some. Okay, put on that red dress and slip on them high heels. I'm just saying, Michelle. I just get out my head. Yeah, you, ma'am. I understand. I'm just saying. Um, they said that was your healing card, ma'am. So I know the menopause might have you on pause, but they said you might want to fight through that because it might help you out. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Michelle, don't do me like that. Nikki, if you are here, it's your turn to burn beautiful. That's funny. I'm laughing too, Michelle, because I wasn't expecting that for you, but because we ain't talked about nothing like that in a minute. But I wasn't expecting that card for you. But okay, Nikki, if you're still here, it's your turn to burn beautiful. They say y'all would. Okay. Help me. She said, help me. She said, I'm taking it. Help me. Cousin Nikki. Yeah, your card jumped out the deck, Cousin Nikki. It said empathy. You feel and understand the emotions of others in the service of love. Absolutely. Thank you. You feel and understand the emotions of others in the service of love. And I know you do, but I'm just going to read what they say because I know you feel empathy for people. It says you are able to learn so much when your actions originate from a place of love. And the souls in your immediate sphere are your greatest teachers. Being able to sense how others feel and see through their eyes is a gift that you have. And so when you open yourself up emotionally and become part of another person's reality and make it your own, the boundaries between the two of you seem to fade. You begin to realize that you truly are the same energy and that the state of separation is purely an illusion. The golden rule of treat others as you would like to be treated is a mantra you should embrace. Treat others like you want to be treated is a mantra that you should embrace. Understanding life from another's perspective carries a great responsibility. For once you become aware of the emotions of others, you remain ever conscious and are mindful not to cause them distress. And the funny thing is that even when I was reading this and the empathy in which you display towards people, sometimes we have to be careful not to pick up their path, though. We have empathy for them, we have sympathy for them, we try to extend and help them, but we can't carry their load as well. And so they said, not only do you need to feel it, you can see it through their eyes. So though you know when people running game on you. So the thing is that don't do stuff for people that that they wouldn't do for you. Just I'm gonna go back to the mantra again. Treating people how you want to be treated. And so, and I'm not even talking about you, cousin Nikki, in a bad sense of saying treating people how you want to be treated. I'm saying even overdoing things for them because you know that they wouldn't do those particular things for you. But you have a heart and you know that people need particular things and you know that they need some encouraging and you know that they might need just a step up. I just need a little step. And you willing to sacrifice sometimes to give them the step that they need to stand on. They said don't put yourself in a space that you don't need to be in, being empathetic towards somebody else. Because sometimes we have to learn our own lessons, cousin Nikki. Sometimes we got to learn our own lessons. And you feel it, when people are upset with you, when they disappointed in you or whatever the case may be, because you won't do some of the things in which they need done. But I'm always encourage you to never do something that you don't want to do, and don't ever put somebody before you, because you are important, sweetheart. And that empathy thing is tearing you up sometimes. I know it. I know, cousin Nikki. I know. Sometimes it puts you be like, you feel sorry for people and you want them to do better. And so if you have the means to make them be better, you try and do that particular thing. But the thing is that sometimes is falling on empty. You're empathetic to the problem and of what they have going on, but they got to be empathetic to their own damn problems. You understand? They got to want to fix their own problems. And ain't nowhere in the world I'm going to ever put you in the spot of taking away from what you already got in order to help me. I'm just saying. So let's get a healing card. Put a heart in the comments when you want me to stop with the healing card. I know. I'm sorry, cousin Nikki. Because I know you are empathetic. I can feel it when I talk to you on the phone sometimes. And I know, and You want to always be helpful. That we have a hard exterior, but the interior is something else. And I understand that. But they said don't take away from yourself to make sure that somebody else is good. Not ever is we gonna ever do that. So I'm just saying. Let's get a healing. Why all your cards just want to jump off the deck, girls? See how empathetic you is? You feel his card? Entrapment. This your healing card. Because something has happened, something is transpiring, something that took place where you feel entrapment. You feel that, hey, I done been so empathetic about somebody's particular situation or what they had going on. I feel trapped. You know what I'm saying? I feel, but the whole thing is that it ain't even your problem. It ain't even. So the thing is that they said your healing card is entrapment. You ain't entrapped. You ain't never trapped in anything. You can always. Yep. She said my interior is made of peach jello. I know. And so you start to help people out of pure, you know what it's like to be in that spot. You are so empathetic that you know what it's like to be in that spot. But then you help so much that you start to feel entrapped because you are starting to take away things from yourself to make sure that other people are good. You are starting to sacrifice yourself in order to make sure that these people are good. And then you like, so you're losing yourself. So again, with that movie Undone, as she began to try to fix other people, she became obsessed with fixing other people. She fixed her dad. She did that. She fixed her mom. She did that. She fixed her grandma. And guess what? In the end, when she looked back, she had lost herself, putting so much energy into fixing other people. Remember, we got to make sure that this is good first. And so when we are upset on the inside, when we are feeling shaky and all of those things are taking place because that's our soul telling us that we are doing something that we don't want to do. We actually don't want to be in this spot. I didn't want to come to this club. I didn't want to do. So why are we doing things in which we don't want to do? Why? Because we're empathetic about somebody else's situation, right? But are they empathetic at the fact that they are hurting us, that they are killing us on the inside? Because guess what? We don't want to do this. We can't even afford what we're doing to help them right now. Do you think that they care? Because if they did, they wouldn't put us in predicaments that have our insides feeling like jello. You understand? And so I'm going to encourage you to learn how to be empathetic and sympathetic without taking on the responsibility of somebody else's stuff. Because you do so much for yourself, for your family, for your children, for your grandbabies, and all of these things. Where's there enough for you? And you say, oh, I'm making it and I'm doing. You are. But where's there's enough for you? So I don't want you to feel stuck in anything, and anything that makes you feel stuck. I want you to get out of that. Because that's not where you're supposed to be. I understand you are an empath. I understand you are empathetic. But you are important all the time, Cousin Nikki. And I'm grateful for you. And people that love you and that are grateful for the things that you do, they don't put you in spots where you feel trapped, because you are not. So, I love you, Cousin Nikki. Thank you for letting me read you and Crazy Rock Granny. Let's get it, lady. It's us this morning. It's me and you. Let's get it. Okay. What's our love card this morning, Crazy Rock Granny? Woohoo! She said, I know, I don't want the sex card either, Crazy Rock Granny, because I ain't got nothing going on with that. I can't get the yeah, that would not work for me either. I'll probably look at that card and laugh too. Be like, what the hell is this? Like, because ain't none of that going on around here. It came for the person that needs to come for. They love us, Crazy Rock Granny. Because guess what? Look what we got, ma'am. As I talk to you, as I think about you, as this is what I get, peacefulness. You see this? Peacefulness. You recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. You have a wonderful weekend as well, baby. I love you, sweetheart. Peacefulness. You see this, Crazy Rock Granny? You recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. That's for us this morning. Ha, let's get it. I like that for us. Peacefulness. Yep. The first day of spring, they showed out with these cards today. It says, it's a sad irony of life that humans can only appreciate the quality of peaceful existence by experiencing moments of comparative turmoil and conflict. Just as you most value health after an illness, so do you feel most grateful for peace once you've encountered strife. But discord is something that you can learn to avoid. So the funny thing is that what they're saying, Crazy Rock Granny, that we have learned to find peace without having the turmoil. We don't have to have. They said most people are peaceful after they've had some drama that then took place or whatever. They like, shit, I'm glad that didn't pass this and that. They say, we have found peace without the drama. All right. It said, lucky is the soul who learns this lesson quickly. Confrontation and conflict are not the energy of spirit. Most people in our world are reactors, especially when they are recipients of any negativity. They align more with an eye for an eye than turn the other cheek. And that is so funny because this card is meant for me. Even with the sister thing that I told you guys about, instead of an eye for an eye, instead of me wanting to hurt her back, guess what? I decided that the best outcome for me, you guys, was to turn the other cheek, to go the other way, to not be bothered with the energy in which don't want to be bothered with me. So I chose peace over everything else. Okay. It says, unfortunately, they don't realize that this is the worst possible response they can mount. A punitive reaction instantly forces the brain into survival mode, and the hormones and chemicals of self-preservation are released into the body, which attempts to rid itself of the foreign invader who broke through the calm and normal environment. So they said when you get upset and stuff like that, guess what? All of a sudden, you get these thoughts in your head, your brain go into survival mode, so you ain't peaceful no more. And you start cutting up and acting a fool and this and this. And the thing is that I can sit here and tell y'all that I'm so grateful that regardless of what took place, it may have not went the way that I wanted it to go, but guess what? It didn't go the way that it could have went. Don't like drama. To stay in a spot of peacefulness, because you're going to always choose peace. And sometimes that makes us get quiet, because that's exactly what happened. I'm not going to go and battle you an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, and all of those things, because some stuff I could just simply walk away from. I can simply not be bothered with that. I can simply just not entertain it, because guess what? My peace of mind is more important than what you got going on, what your problem is, what you trying to keep me upset about. That's not going to work. It says the intensity of drama and stuff takes a toll on our mind and our body, eventually bringing us into a state of dis-ease. Dis-ease. So us allowing people to take us out of a peaceful state end up putting us in a spot of dis-ease. It take a toll on our body. Absolutely. No, I'm not going to get along to get along either. You're right. I'm not doing that. It says, this is why it is imperative that you make it a vital part of your daily routine to return to a state of peaceful bliss and harmony as often as possible. Entering this zone of awareness automatically quits and resets your brain. Quiets and resets your brain. If this card often appears in your spread, it would be wise to stick to a meditative schedule daily. So what they saying is that don't let them blow you out your corner, just like with me. Just like with me and my sister. They say, hey, you said what you needed to say, because we are not supposed to get along to just get along or do what other people want us to do, because that's not who we are. Definitely stand your ground. You stand 10 toes down with that, but be peaceful within inside yourself, knowing that, hey, I'm at peace with whatever decision happens. I'm at peace with that. And I'm at peace with that. I'm at peace with letting go of things that no longer serve me. I'm at peace with when people don't want to listen to me. I'm at peace even in my home when things go chaotic, because they do sometimes. I breathe through the process and I try to get through it. And so that's what happened the other day, Crazy Raw Granny. I was able to, I blew up in the moment. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I didn't. But even after the fact, I chose peace after the fact. So my brain was processing, Teresa, how can you deal with this so that you make yourself feel better? And I made myself to feel better by just letting those people go. So I told you guys I have a bucket over there and I just put them in the bucket. I'm like, okay, well, I guess you go over there. But the aunts, baby, I love them so much. I love my aunts so much. And they've been a huge part of my life. And so I felt like I owed them an explanation if I didn't owe anybody else. But I did owe them because that won't be happening again. It won't be happening again. So, Crazy Rock Granny, we gonna get us a healing card because we also need to heal. We love so hard that we need healing too, and not sexual healing because for some reason we ain't right there no more. I'm like, I ain't dealing with that. I think dealing with another person probably have to give me a headache. I get a phone call, I get a headache. Uh-oh. They said y'all coming straight out the box with it. So, okay. Patience. That's funny, Crazy Rock Granny. We would get peaceful and patience. You see that? I just want to tell you before we hop off of here, I know because your comments was I am not going to agree, but I'm not going to agree with something that I don't believe just to get along. It said, hey, have patience. It's okay because you don't have to agree with something that you don't get along with. You are not trapped into anything. They said, have patience because you know better than anybody else that all things work out in divine timing. And I know we have emotions and we feel a particular way about something because guess what? I can feel it in you that when you feel strong about something just like I do, I'm standing 10 toes down in that. I don't give a damn about how you feel about it. So you can go on and sit in the corner with it. But they said it's okay. It's going to all work out in divine timing. Just have a little patience. Just be patient. You see her head is down. She probably shaking her head and thinking to herself, this shit is something. And it is. You are absolutely amazing. And sometimes, even with all that awesomeness that you display, people that are around us, that live with us, they don't see it the same way. And sometimes we got to hop out and show them. Crazy Rock Granny. And she thinking to herself, shit, I'm too old. I ain't be doing all that. But just for you standing up for yourself, just for you not getting along to get along, it's peaceful. That's peaceful. We don't understand that, but it is. Because when you stand your ground and you let somebody know that, hey, this is not what I'm accepting, that's the most peaceful thing that you could do. Because you're creating peace within yourself. You're not allowing yourself to be pushed into a predicament in which you don't want to be in, or do, or say, or you're expressing yourself and you're standing 10 toes down in it. And so you are, and we are. Just be patient. It's okay. We're doing absolutely amazing, and you are doing amazing. We are doing amazing. I thank you so very much for your patience and your kindness and your peacefulness that you display towards me. I know that all things aren't always easy. Everything ain't always peaches and cream. I understand that. But I understand that you are equipped with um the things and the knowledge and the wisdom that you need to persevere whatever is starting to ail you or even bother you or anything. You can persevere past pain. You have done it oh so many times. And you can definitely do it again. And so don't give your power away. It's all yours. I thank you. I appreciate you. I love you so very much. I want the best for you. Even if you don't think so, or even if you don't know, you like, she don't know what's going on in my life. I don't know. But I'm always praying for the best outcome for whatever is going on in your life. And know that you are loved right here. Regardless, we don't have to see each other because your energy is connecting. And so again, like the beginning of the live, if you need me, if you need an ear, if you need a text, if you need anything, I'm here. If you say, hey, I don't even want you to talk, I just want you to listen, I'm here. I'm cool like that. So it is Thursday, Friday for us, you guys. Please pray for us to make it home safely. We will be leaving here tomorrow morning at 5 o'clock in the morning. So we're going to get out here on this road. Everything is in divine order. We are perfectly imperfect for ourselves. Everything is great. Take that peace and that patience and know that you are doing absolutely amazing. Prioritize. That was our self-care card for the weekend. Prioritize. Make sure that you're in the spot in what you need to be in. Make you a priority because you do so much for everybody else. You are important. And I want you to know that. So today is Thursday. Yes, ma'am, I will. And I will see you guys Monday in Texas for the card of the day. So I want you to have a wonderful weekend. I love you guys so very much. Thank you again for exchanging energy with me, and keep me in your prayers. All will be well, and I will see you guys Monday for the card of the day. I love you guys so very much. Bye-bye.